Can your greenhouse or high tunnel do that? Now the work begins. Oh man, this is work, guys. It's gonna take a lot of tractor bucket loads of dirt to do this. But I'm going and getting this this topsoil out of that creek bottom down there where it floods and brings in all kinds of leaves and debris and sticks and stuff that compost down. I'm going to show you something. I'm really excited about this. I wasn't expecting to see quite so many of these guys. Now this soil is not perfect. It's got some roots and stuff in it. But check out, look how many earthworms I got. There's one there. There's one there. Down here. And there's another one. This stuff is just full of worms. They're all in here. Look at this little guy. Worms, worms, worms. Good to see, good to see. It's a good sign. And that's how you get a load of dirt. Scrape off the grass and then scoop her up. Good stuff. It's down here on the creek bank where all this washes it. For years and years it just washes, fills in. This is good stuff. Let me show you. I don't know if you can tell. This is good soil right here. Nice, soft, not compacted, good sandy, loamy, lots of organic matter soil. So while I'm down here on the creek, I'm going to show you something. I showed that video yesterday of those 2 wild pigs that came into our yard. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Actually, there was more like 10 came into our yard and I shot 2 of them. And this is why I do it. I'm going to show you. This is my driveway. When I got off work at 2 a.m. last night, this didn't look like this. When I got up this morning, they've been here. Just make a mess. Okay, so as you can see, we're on my driveway. Look at this. You see all this bank tore up right here? These pigs come in and just root it up. They tear everything up on both sides of my driveway. Come in here at night and just root all this up. Now, I know it's not a big deal right here on the edge of my driveway. It is kind of a mess, and they messed up my bar ditch. I'll have to come back in here and clean that out so my water will drain. But they do this stuff everywhere. All over our fields. I mean, can you imagine how rough it makes it to drive on and drive a tractor and cut hay and things like that? They're just destructive. Tear everything up. So for any of you that didn't like me shooting those pigs, I understand, but there's a reason for it. There's a reason we do that stuff. Because they're just terrible on the property. They're terrible on the land. They're invasive. They're not native. They're just feral pigs. Time to get back to work. about you guys, but I'm tired. I'm not sure how many loads of dirt I moved. I'm gonna say 5, 10, about 10 front end loader loads of dirt, which doesn't sound like a whole lot when it's the tractor, but you got to shovel it into these beds by hand. It still worked, but a lot better than a shovel and a wheelbarrow, I promise you that. So I didn't quite get finished. I'll show you what I got done, but it's about 1:30, 1:45, and I got to go to work at 3, so I need to go in and take a break and rest for about an hour before I have to go to work. So let me show you what I got accomplished today. Start over here on this side. This full bed, this full bed is 3 foot wide. Got it filled all the way to the end. The next big bed, I got filled from this end all the way down except the last 8 feet or so. And then this little bed, I only got about half of it done today to there. Problem is I'm probably gonna have to just get a wheelbarrow and go down and dump, because my cables get in the way. I can't get too close to the edge with the tractor. So I can only go about halfway down before the cables get in the way. So I'll just take my tractor in as far as I can and get a wheelbarrow and just transfer the dirt to those ends of those beds down there. Now this probably isn't the best soil ever, but before I get ready to plant, I'm gonna level it off a little better, and then I'm gonna buy some compost, probably, I don't know, composted cow manure, or the place in town sells some really good composted cotton burr hulls, and I'm gonna add a bunch of that into here before I plant, so I'll have a lot of compost on top of this. Anyways, making progress. So I didn't get quite as much done today as I hoped, but it's good having the tractor running again. I got, I would say, what, 80% of my beds filled in one afternoon, or well, I guess sort of afternoon. I started about 11, about 3 hours or so. So I am gonna water my seeds and go feed my animals and get cleaned up for work, because it's Saturday and I have to work, but that's okay. Anyways, so that's how I'm filling my raised beds, guys, just using my soil from along the creek bank. It's good topsoil. It's got a lot of organic matter in it, so it should work pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.